Hello everyone, Mike here, back at it again with another review. And today we're going to be taking a look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. What is going on here? Wait, I'm getting a call. Who's trying to call me during my review? Hold on, let me pick this up real quick. Hello? Wait, Leo, how did you get my number? Yo, Mike. Cowabunga, man. I just wanted to see if you were going to give the movie a good review. Yes, Leo, I got plenty of great things to say about the movie. Yeah, that's great. Oh, April's beeping in. Gotta go. Bye. Dang, the others weren't wrong about him being a simp. Anyway, let's get back into the review. First off, this movie was definitely Seth Rogen's way of appealing to the masses. This was one of the best movies I've seen at reeling in a diverse audience. It has references that new, die-hard, old, and young TMNT fans will enjoy. I love the pop culture references, and I can tell Seth Rogen does too. There were too many references to even count in this film. Although this movie was geared towards a diverse audience, you can still definitely tell it's made for kids through and through. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, as the Turtles were ran as if they were teens living in 2023, not as young adults like we see in most Turtle iterations. There was a scene where the other Turtles were talking to Leo and telling him that he has no riz, and I thought it was so funny because that's a conversation that my friend group definitely had at one point in time. I might still be a massive child on the inside, but I thought this movie had some great comedy in it. The subtle jokes and the quirky attitude of the Turtles were just simply hilarious. The cast of this movie was also phenomenal. I just wish that Giancarlo Esposito had some more screen time as Baxter Stockman, seeing as though he's one of my favorite actors of all time. I'd also like to mention that Ice Cube as Superfly was such a great pick. Although it did feel like Ice Cube just voicing a villain at times, he still nailed it, and he made him feel even more human rather than a mutant. The soundtrack for this movie was also fantastic. It kind of gave me Spider-Verse vibes with a throwback rap, but we also had a little bit of modern pop here and there as well. Speaking of Spider-Verse, I heard a lot of chatter saying that the film was just going to be a ripoff or a B-grade version of that. But I'd argue that both movies serve two totally different purposes, and Mutant Mayhem was a more minimalistic storyline when compared to Spider-Verse, baking on its comedy and references to keep people engaged. Overall, I think that Mutant Mayhem is a jack of all trades. It really has a great storyline, soundtrack, cast, and comedy, but it isn't really a master at any of these things. It's a fun kids movie that plenty of adults will enjoy, and if you're on the fence about seeing it, don't be. I totally recommend going because you'll have a great time, especially if you're an adult going with your kids. TMNT is a great franchise, and I'm glad it's starting to finally get some love, and I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel. As for my rating, I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks with my review of Blue Beetle.